So today I want to share a story of tenacity and perseverance that I hope is going to be an inspiration to somebody out there. Now, this involves the acquisition of this little puppy right here that I got. It's called a Pivo, and I'm going to use it to track my horse when I ride and maybe able to make some fun content videos with. And I had been thinking for a while about getting one of these. And one day I opened my email, and because my email can read my mind, there was an offer in there for one on sale, and it was the type that is specifically made to track horses. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to order this. So I click on it, click through the PayPal real quick, and then right after I hit submit, I realize, wait a minute, that does not have my name and address on the recipient of the package information. It has my daughter's name and an address that she had when she was in college. I'm like, oh, great. Well, I figure I'm so glad I caught this right away. I emailed the company immediately. And what response do I get? Oh, we're sorry, but it's already in our system. It's already been expedited. There's no way that we can change the address. But here's what we can do. We'll send you the tracking information when we have it available, and then you can contact the courier about changing the address. Well, I'm thinking, if it's already gone, you should already have the tracking information, right? But no, I waited a day, got the tracking information. I'm thinking, all right, this won't be too hard. I'll just contact FedEx, UPS, whoever it is that's bringing the package to me. I'm sure they'll be able to do an intercept and change it. Well, I get the tracking information, and who is transporting the package but our wonderful United States Post Office. And my first thought is, great. That is not the company that I wanted to have to deal with and trying to change a delivery. I love my individual mail carrier. Shout out to you, Rayma. Love you. She does an awesome job for us here in our neighborhood. But the organization is a big general entity. I was not excited about trying to fix this through the United States Post Office. But anyway, I gave it a go, got the tracking information, called the number they say you're supposed to call. Well, even though we had a tracking number, they don't actually have the package in their possession yet. And so they can't help me until that's the case. And apparently they use Amazon to move the stuff around before it actually gets to the post office. So then I'm thinking, all right, what do I do? I don't have any way to intercept this at this point. I don't, know the people that live at the address where this thing is going to be delivered. So then I have the idea, you know what? I'll just send a letter. For those of you under 40, sending letters is a way that we used to communicate when we wanted to get stuff done. Doesn't get used that much now, but I was so proud of myself for coming up with this idea. So I write a letter, I address it to what I think is an apartment where my daughter used to live, just saying, hey, you might be getting a package addressed to my kid. Could you just call me when it comes, and I'll arrange to get it transported to me. I'll pay you a little something extra for your time and trouble. So I send off the letter, and then I think, well, I'm going to call my daughter and just kind of tell her what's going on, because it's kind of a crazy story. Well, my daughter proceeds to tell me that that was not an apartment that she lived in. That was actually the dorm that she lived in at a point in time. And I'm thinking, okay, great. Well, I know the dorm is not going to deliver it to this person because I didn't have a name to put on the letter. They won't just take something that says to a resident. So I feel like, all right, I'm back where I started. Now it's going to Baylor to some dorm. But my daughter said, hey, what they did with the packages there is they go to the Student Life Center, and then they send you an email that they have your package. So it doesn't actually go to the person. And I'm thinking, okay, so I do a Google search, find the Student Life Center, find the mailroom to the Student Life Center. I call the number, and much to my shock and amazement, somebody answered the phone. And this guy, Stefan, was amazing. And he said, sure, I can intercept the package for you. But I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do with it, once he has it, because it's still 100 miles away. Well, my daughter had told me it just so happened that her best friend from Baylor happens to be back there now. And we're talking 10 years ago is when this kid was at Baylor. But she was there. She was able to go to the Student Life Center, readdress the package, send it to me. Thank you so much, Julia. And now I've got my Pivo and I'm ready to make some fun content with it. And no thank you to the Pivo people. I mean, I hope this thing is amazing because the trouble I went through to get it, it was kind of a lot.